Guys up for watching?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So, this of course is the most advanced of all of our poses that we're going to do. And because of that, we're going to learn how to partner up and assist one another, which is what we do in our yoga saj routines. But the Superfly yoga saj is the most advanced. So we're just going to do the real basic assist, but get our buddy system going where we can help somebody lift until they find the pivot points and the alignment and the strength. Okay, so I'm just going to get into it from the series we learned earlier, which was the inversions, number 6. And it's going to come through sumo to floating Buddha. We could pop right into Superfly, and I'll show you that too. But for now, we're going the slow train. So same idea, we get into our peaceful warrior from ladle. Make sure the swing is across the hips. See, I can just hop now and get it into the perfect spot. So from peaceful warrior, I'm going to come into my happy Buddha. From happy Buddha, I come into archer. We're going to review all that. Now archer, this is where we're going to have an assist. We're going to try it without the assist, but most likely we're going to need a buddy. From here, I extend my legs level with the earth, and I squeeze the leg loops onto my shoulders. This is a version of skydiver. That's why we tee the arms. I'm going to bring my feet together again and just hang out in skydiver while my buddy helps me lift my chest, keeping my head in line with my spine. If I drop my head, there's no way I can push up into a Superfly. So this is an important kind of intermediate step or intermission. From there, I have to really extend my legs and press the energy out. If I don't have that engagement through my pelvis, I cannot lift my upper body. This is when we get into our backpack and press to come up. We did these on day 1 when we were doing all of our arm presses and strengtheners for the underbelly of the body. I usually come into, so notice my gaze is up. I'm leading with my chest. As soon as I drop my head, the weight of my head is going to pull me down. So as soon as my head drops, my feet go up. As soon as I push my feet down, my head comes up. That's why we wanted to learn that pivot point in the vinyasa flow. It can come out to the full Superfly as long as I keep my head up and my gaze forward. As soon as I drop my head, all the weight comes pouring down. Okay? From there, we can come into some plank toe touches, which are really, really hard. So we'll probably just focus on getting here, but I'm showing you the full sequence. Back to skydiver, into my backpack. And then from there, reversing it to archer. From archer, I'm gonna come back into happy Buddha, a little celebratory lap, I made it. Wrist wrap, wide straddle, bicep curl, balance, scissor kick down to a sumo. We just incorporated everything we learned today to do Superfly. Okay, so we're gonna do that little bit by bit, piece by piece, and we're all just gonna notice where we get stuck, honor our limitation, and then we're gonna buddy up and practice getting through those little stuck spots. So usually getting from archer into a backpack for skydiver is where most people get stuck until we get the pivot points down and be able to lift our upper body by pressing our pelvis down and working with that pivot point. But let's at least try it, okay?
I'm feeling a lot of resistance.
Well, you can just watch then, because we don't even have to do Superfly like at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to try it,
Superfly.
yeah, if you want to try it, great. Like, this is not part of the AirX program. And then what I'll do is demo how we partner on Deborah. And if it looks attractive, then you can try it with a buddy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and review the whole sequence. Coming into our, and if at any point you get stuck, just let me know and we'll back up. It's no problem. So floating Buddha. It's just a nice culmination where it wraps everything together. It's just a beautiful sequence then. We go through our half flow, so no swinging flow, just star namaste ladle. Once I'm in ladle, I'm going to come through peaceful warrior and just hang out there and take a breath. So once we're in inversion, we just hang out. Then we're going to get into our happy Buddha. Leg loops go into the elbow creases. From Happy Buddha, we're gonna open up the arms and come into Archer. Okay, so
Which way do my elbows go?
the leg loops go in the elbow creases, and then you're gonna open up your arms wide like you're flexing and get the leg loops on the outside. Okay, so to get the leg loops on the shoulders, I have to bring my legs down towards the ground and at the same time pull my arms together and then get the leg loops on the shoulders. So you have to stay arched the whole time. So right now you're in the opposite of Archer.
Oh.
Yeah, so stay in Archer, pull the leg,
Oh,
no, so hold on.
Uh-huh.
Legs have to go down towards the ground. Stay
Straight.
straight legs.
Straight legs.
Down towards the ground, not wide, down. Press your pelvis down and then lift your chest. So feet go down.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's what happens. So come down and take a look. I'll show you what you're doing and then I'll show you what needs to happen.
Okay.
And this is where people get stuck. So Archer is like this. The first thing that you did is go like this, which is the opposite movement of Superfly, right? And that's typical. What happens is, even if you put your legs wide, you're not pressing your pelvis down. You have to bring your legs straight out and then you can lift. This is the pivot point at the hips, right? So we're going from here to here. Does that make sense? Yeah. So what happened is you went here and then you weren't pressing your pelvis down in order to lift your arms. That was the oh shit moment. So extend.
Okay.
Okay. So let's come on down and buddy up, because that is a much better way to learn anything. So everyone just take a breath. I'm going to index the video so we can have a clean partner play.